Okay, let's do some IELTS speaking practice for an hour, okay? Two students from class IELTS 43 is doing their speaking practice today. So, let's start first with part one. Let's talk about trees and plants. So, Miss Chow, have you planted trees before?
Well, I don't remember specifically the time that I plant planted trees, but I remembered
Okay, try to
I
speak
planted
louder, please.
trees.
Try to be near to your phones. Rex sẽ bớt
Well,
lên
I
gần
don't.
cái phone nha. Hoặc
Well,
lấy
I
cái bút
don't
chì để dưới cái
remember.
laptop á, để bút chì để laptop á, nó cứng lên xíu. Okay, try again. Have you
Uh,
planted trees before?
well, I don't remember specifically the time that I planted trees, but I remembered that I have participated in a lot of campaigns at school to plant trees with my classmates and the other students at school. So yes, I have planted trees before.
So, do you know anything about growing a plant then, Miss Chow?
Well, I only know the basic things to plant a tree. Um, I guess having enough um tools and having to buy seeds to um plant trees or um yes, just use seeds to
All right, so do you think that
plant.
school, okay, so please, so do you think that school should teach children how to plant trees?
Yes, I totally agree with that idea because planting trees give people many benefits, and children should learn to plant trees that help them to cultivate their love for nature
The love for
and
nature, and
yes, love for nature and plant trees also
planting
have
tree. Mà trồng cây.
planting trees also help children to improve their patience, a very important um, characteristic.
A very important characteristic, I see. So, Miss Trúc, are there any plants in your workplace?
I don't grow a plant and put any plants in my workplace because it requires narrow to play any things uh, besides my work uh, items. But I think if I spend a small place for it in the futures, it could be better because it can be decorated items, make my workplace become more beautiful and relaxing.
Okay, so Miss Chow, please, what plant did you grow when you were younger?
Um, well, when I was just a little child, I remembered that I used to plant trees or flowers with my mom
With my mother.
and
With
my
my
mother.
mother.
And most of
Yes.
them are trees that bring fruits to people. For example, apple trees or mm, banana trees. And I could say that I was still a child that time, so I didn't really know much about planning something, but honestly, I thought that it was really fun and it was very fascinating for me to enjoy learning new things like
Mhm.
planting trees.
I see. So, Miss Jiao, please, do you think places with trees attract more visitors than places with few trees?
Well, for my personally, I believe that destinations with more trees tend to attract places with um fewer um because trees provide people the ability to get away from the sunlight whenever it's in the hot summer. Um, Additionally, I believe that trees will also provide a very fresh atmosphere so that the um, visitors um, visit those places in order to not just enjoying the fresh air, but it's also to enjoy the view
Enjoy
from
the
the
view,
trees.
yes. And also, you have to understand something that places with trees are often cooler. It's not as hot, and it tends to regulate the temperature. Nó giống như nó điều hòa cái nhiệt độ đó. So they tend to regulate the temperature. And because of that, many people find places with trees to relax, to be in during the summer days, hot summer days. Well, in winter time, when it's cold, I think people, trees, wherever that there are trees, there should be high humidity, độ ẩm. And high humidity means that it keeps the temperature, you don't feel so cold or so hot. So I do think that places with fewer trees, I don't think places with more trees, people will not avoid those places. People will try to go there. Anyway, so Mr. Stroke, please, do you think there should be more plants and trees in our cities?
I think there should be more trees in our cities because trees or plants provide shadow and fresh air. That's something nowadays are very necessary
Necessary.
necessary because more and more factories are built that release uh, smoke
There really
that's
lots, a lot of smoke, right?
smoke that harm people health,
Mhm.
and that's why tree and plant plays an important role in social life.
Mhm.
More than that, more trees help the landscape become more beautiful and attract many
Attract
tourists.
more tourists, right?
Yes, attract more tourists come to
Coming
your
to coming to
co- coming to your city, such as Dallas cities, one of the most famous cities about beautiful and unique
Unique.
Flower, unique.
Unique.
Unique flowers.
Okay. Unique flowers. Exotic.
Unique
Or exotic.
flowers.
Exotic flowers. Right, I see. So, Miss Chow, do you think there should be more plants on or inside buildings?
Well, yes, of course, I could say that with plans, the workers in, no, the buildings will have a more fresher atmosphere, and it also um um lower the hot temperature coming from the outside. Uh, and I believe that with trees, with plants, um, they will obviously make the pure buildings become more attractive to look at. And I could say that those trees can be a source of decoratives, to make the buildings become more beautiful.
To make the buildings become more beautiful, yes. And also, like I said before, plants, they regulate the temperature. So buildings will not have to spend money on air conditioning, you know. Cái việc mà điều hòa không khí đó là air conditioning. Còn máy điều hòa là air conditioner. Okay, so air conditioning and air conditioner is different. All right, it's good. So it's safe on electricity. It helps people save on electricity. Tiết kiệm về tiền điện. All right, let's move on to part 2. Moment, please. Let's try something. Let's try number 3. Describe a person who you think wear unusual clothes. Let's try that. Miêu tả một người bạn nghĩ mà người này mặc quần áo lạ thường. Unusual clothes. So you should say who this person is. Người này là ai vậy? How do you know this person? Làm thế nào bạn biết người này? What his or her clothes are like? Quần áo của người này như thế nào? Explain why you think the clothing is unusual. Giải thích tại sao bạn nghĩ cái quần áo này là lạ thường. And then part 3 of unusual clothes. Do you think what people wear can influence những âm đạo influence their mood? Bạn có nghĩ rằng quần áo người ta mang có thể là gây ảnh hưởng đến tâm trạng của họ không? So it can be the other way around, you know. It can be the other way around. Nó có thể là nó theo cái chiều ngược lại nha. Like if people feel bad, they wear darker clothes, or if people feel happier, they wear more colorful, more showy kind of clothes, you know. So you can answer this question when you do it the other way around. Mình có thể giải thích, mình có thể là trả lời những câu này bằng cách mình lật ngược vấn đề lại theo cái chiều ngược lại chẳng hạn. Think about the fabric, okay? Chất liệu vải. Think about the fabric. If people are having a bad day or bad mood, they would not like to wear tight clothes, you know. They wouldn't want to do that. But they would prefer to wear something comfortable and warm, isn't it? Nó phải ấm áp và nó thoải mái dễ chịu cho người ta cảm thấy tốt hơn, so that they feel better. But when they are happier, they tend to wear more fashionable clothes, I would say, more expensive looking clothes. Sometimes wear tight jeans or something like that, where or they wear better makeup, you know, something like that. Think about the fabric and think about the color choice. Sự lựa chọn về màu sắc nữa. And also think about what else? Do you think it's a good idea to buy clothes online? You know how to answer this one. What kind of clothes do people wear in the workplace? So not all the time people have to wear uniform, you know. People can wear whatever they want depending on the workplace regulation. Nội quy, nơi làm việc. It depends on the workplace regulation, you know. Think about why always suit and tie. Tại sao lúc nào cũng phải mặc com lê và đeo cà vạt hay cái gì đó giống vậy. Why in the workplace and in the office. But it depends also on whether they work in a bar, a restaurant, on the street, in the hospital, in an office, or something like that. Depends on the workplace. And their profession, of course, nó tùy thuộc vào cái ngành nghề, cái nơi làm việc như thế nào, làm việc nơi nào. And it also depends on the workplace regulation as well. Tùy thuộc vào nội quy nơi làm việc nữa. Now, what are the differences between clothes worn by old people and those by young people? Có khác biệt gì không giữa quần áo được mặc bởi người già và người trẻ? Okay. Do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view, opinion about many things? Bạn có nghĩ quần áo phản ánh cái nhận định con người hoặc là cái cách suy nghĩ con người về nhiều thứ không? Think about political view. Điểm nhìn chính trị, cách nhìn nhận chính trị. Are they supporters? Những người ủng hộ phải không? Or are they supporter of LGBTQI community? Or are they conservative? Họ có bảo thủ không? Or let's say, are they resistant to changes? Họ có kháng lại với sự thay đổi không? Are they resistant to changes? And how would they wear differently? Like some people, they even say that you cannot go out and wear very tight, wear very high skirts that are too short, you know. Nhưng mặc váy mà quá ngắn chẳng hạn. Sometimes like that. Some countries, they even require women to wear a hijab, you know. So it's like a robe that covers their face, cover their head, cover their whole body, you know. Giống như mặc một áo choàng mà che kín khắp người đúng không? And also think about if people support, let's say, if people support political party, đảng phái chính trị nào, if they support, like, let's say, in the West, of course, we have red and blue, you know, red and blue party, đảng đỏ và đảng xanh dương á. So we have leftists and rightists. Những người theo cánh tả, cánh hữu. Tả là bên phải, bên trái, hữu là bên phải. So leftist and rightists. Leftist people are often like they advocate they advocate for social changes. Họ kêu gọi sự thay đổi xã hội. Of course, they advocate for changes. They advocate for human rights, quyền con người. But righteous people, they are very hardworking and they want to preserve a country's value, you know. Họ muốn bảo tồn những giá trị của đất nước. And they are very and of course they will support war, they will support the military, you know, something like that. Cánh hữu, cánh tả, cái cách suy nghĩ nó khác biệt nhau lắm luôn nha. You need to think about that. And of course the way they wear is different, you know. And also, yeah, I think that's all. You should think about this one. Okay, Miss Brooke, you first, please describe a person who you think wears unusual clothes.
Yes, the first person I think of is my manager. She's come from Thailand. She likes wearing traditional Thai clothing.
Clothing,
Others
clothing, right?
clothing. Other is been modernized to be more comfortable and convenient for wearing outside. Usually, when going out with colleges or employees, she usually wore this.
Okay.
She's my manager and was the one who interviewed me when I applied to the company. Normally, she's wear shoes to work, very uh, professional and serious style. But when she go out, uh, she love wearing uh, the blues and skirts feature unique patterns that reflect traditional Thai style with bright and many colors.
Okay.
She look yes, I think that her style is not commonly seen in Vietnam, but is very beautiful and very Thai style. Perhaps wearing this outfit make her feel less homesick because she work and live in Vietnam and just come back her home style when she have vacations or holiday.
Okay, so Miss Yao, please. Please describe a person who you think wears unusual clothes.
Um, a person that I would like to mention who
Mhm.
has a very strange looking clothes is a person who is very famous called Phạm Thoại. I could say that he's a very famous, well-known TikToker among the teenagers most.
Mm.
He's also an influencer and also an online seller. He
An
sells not
influencer.
only
Influencer, right?
amenities, um, he sell not only amenities, but he also sell um different clothes. Um, the reason why I know him is because that he is he's very well known among the teens. I could say that he has a very high reputation from the way he produce TikTok videos and the way he acts on all his videos. And this I could say that his clothes are very unique and they are very different from what people wear on public. And everything he
In public, you mean?
wears
What people wear in public?
in public and everything he wears, I believe that everything he wears represents a specific theme um, and its own characteristics. And those clothes tend to be very colorful and very weird to look at.
Very weird to look at, I see. Okay.
But I believe that it's the way he wants to show his personality, and it's also a way to present his characteristics in his sense of style.
You can say that it's a way to show their individuality. Nó show được cái tính cá nhân của họ. Chúc we learned this one before. Đây là một quần áo thể hiện tính cá nhân mỗi người mà. Yeah, clothes actually is a way to show their individuality. Individuality. Like who they are as a person, you know. Now, okay, so Ms. Rook, please, do you think that what people wear can influence their mood?
I think that usually emotions influence clothing choice than what people can influence their mood. For example, when people are happy, they often choose bright color clothes, whereas when they are sad, they often choose basic color like black.
Basic color, right? Basic.
Basic
No,
color.
basic
Basic
colors.
basic colors and style like black or white or t-shirts just because they don't have the mood to make any choice. And however, uh, I think people laws can influence others' mood. If you see someone wear beautiful clothes, you will be more happier. You will be happier and feel joyful because everybody loves beauty. So that's why when you see something make you feel comfortable, you will be love.
You feel more comfortable, and then it's helps you even feel better, right?
Yes, it can make your emotions, your mood be better.
Okay. So, Miss Jiao, what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea to buy clothes online?
Well, personally, I believe that purchasing clothes online is a very it's a very good idea. I could say that buying clothes online is a way for those who cannot get access to clothes which can satisfy their demands. Um, Clothes online can provide people with a wide range of different styles, and
What kind of
there are people
style? Can you say again?
um a wide range of styles.
Wide range of style. Okay, very good.
Wide range
Talk
of
about.
styles, and people can easily choose anything they want, which in their area in their area where they aren't something that they want to buy. Um, Even though buying clothes online is will take quite a long time to receive, but I believe that it's a an excellent way to buy clothes are which you cannot find in your hometown.
I see. Now, so, Mr. Please, what kind of clothes do people wear in the workplace then?
Overall, people tend to wear formal clothes at office because that is common choice. However, for some creative jobs, I think the work environment allow them to express their personalities more. So they can choose clothes that's more unique and show their style.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that help their job be more comfortable than usual. But for me, my work environment not uh, mm, allow me to wear what I want. I have to wear shirts and blouse
Mm-hmm.
to show just to show my professional.
What to show your what?
Yes,
Professionality, right?
yes,
Professionality. Tính chuyên nghiệp.
professionality.
Tính chuyên nghiệp của tôi. To show my professionality, right? Or just to show how professional I am, yeah? Anything else?
Yes, and um and but luckily at the weekend, I think not only my company, but also many other companies allow their employees to wear more informal,
Mm-hmm.
just add t-shirts and jeans to be more comfortable because it's a weekend.
Yes,
Yes, that's all.
I see. Now, okay. So, Miss Chow, please, what are the differences between clothes worn by old people and those by young people then?
Mm, Um, well, I I think that there is a very big disparity between the clothes that elderly people wear and the youngsters wear. I could say that it's because of the generation gap
Mhm.
that leads to the way both sides prefer to wear. For example, in terms of the old people, they tend to wear clothes which are very basic and um, which I could say that those clothes aren't really colorful or really unique. On the other hand, the youngsters tend to um, keep up with the trending ways, trendings in the styles.
Mhm.
So nowadays, I think that young people tend to wear clothes which are very mm, unique in different styles. And mm, um, those clothes are very different from the clothes that old people wear. I could say that they are more modern and they are more mm, attractive to look at. But I believe that the old people have a sense of styles in mm, the sense
They
of style that
truly
the
have
old
a sense of
people,
style, yes, because they have enough years of living to develop that sense of style, you know,
yes,
not like IELTS students. Okay, I'm just joking. That was sarcasm, you know. Đó là sự mỉa mai châm biếm. Rồi thì họ sống lâu thì họ có cái phong cách đó thôi, không giống, cũng không có ít như là sinh viên học sinh học IELTS. Okay, so I mean, okay, so Miss Chow, do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view or opinions about many things?
Mm. Yes, of course. I think that um the clothes that a person wear can actually reflect their viewpoints in many things.
Mhm.
For example, like those who don't want to wear clothes which are um, inappropriate, those who don't like teenagers who wear inappropriate clothes or clothes which are showing showing too much.
Mhm.
They tend to wear clothes which are very they wear clothes which aren't really appealing.
Say again, I don't understand some word you say, you know. Em nói chung là ráng cố gắng lại gần cái microphone này thiệt luôn á. Nó không có
Em
rõ
đang
ràng
dính
cho
cái
lắm.
mồm vào cái laptop này thầy.
Sorry.
Em đang dính cái mồm vào cái laptop này ạ.
Oh, I see. Tại nhiều khi cái microphone nằm dưới laptop á, em để cái bút chì cái gì đó nó cấn laptop lên thì nó sẽ hiện, nó lộ ra cái microphone bên dưới.
Vâng.
Okay, right, okay. So please continue now, please.
Um, uh, they those who don't like teenagers who wear clothes that are showing too much skin. They wear clothes which are totally different from the way the teenagers wear. And they believe that the things that they wear is more appropriate and um more attractive to look at.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so what do you think, Miss Trúc? Miss Trúc, do you think that clothes reflect a person's point of view, opinions about many things? I already explained some.
I don't know much about point of view or opinions, but I think that clothes reflects a person's personalities. I agree that clothing choices reflect
Reflect,
personalities
reflect.
reflect personalities very clearly. Some people prefer simple clothes, while others like complexity. Some enjoy multicolors, while others prefer monochromes. It shows a person's work view, whether they are energetic or introverted. Gender
Extroverted.
introverted, gentle or strong. Um, for but some example like about point of view. I think that when some people go out for watching a game battle or such as football, if you are fond of a team, you have a tendencies of wearing their their symbol style of clothes to show your support to their. and that's show very clearly that's what you want to show your point of view to others through your clothes.
Okay. All right, so good enough. Now let's move on to another one. Okay, so that was number 3. Okay. Let's see what to expect for number 9 now. I think we did number 9, did we? Puzzle. No, we haven't. Let's try 10. Yeah, let's try. Okay, but I think we did. I have done a lot of videos for this one already. I cannot ask this question because Mr. Jiao is still in her school. So, well, it's movie. Okay, let's try 12, okay? Describe a film that made you laugh. Miêu tả một bộ phim đã làm bạn phá lên cười. And then you should say what it is, when you watched it, who you watched it with, and explain why it made you laugh. Tại sao phim này lại làm bạn phá lên cười? Okay, and then we have part 3 of movies. Movies and films are waste of money. Phim ảnh có phải là một sự phí phạm tiền bạc không? Are movie stars important to a movie? Những ngôi sao điện ảnh có quan trọng cho một bộ phim không? Are foreign movies popular in your country? And why are they popular? Why do people accept foreign movies so much, but they don't watch Vietnamese movie that much, you know? Is it important that a country has its own movie? Think about the fact that if the country has its own movie, it will boost the national image. Nó làm cải thiện cái hình ảnh cái nước quốc gia đó nha. And basically it's a tool to export your culture to the other countries, you know. Một cái công cụ để xuất khẩu văn hóa đó đến những đất nước khác, nên mình show cái bộ phim của mình cho những đất nước khác đó, như nào. So other country can know more about our country. And so think about if other people know about your country, it can attract investment. Nó có thể là hấp dẫn đầu tư nha, nếu người ta biết thêm về đất nước của bạn. Okay, and then think about other things related. All right, you have some time now to think. Okay, Miss Chow, please, you first. Describe a film that made you laugh. Okay.
Well, I have watched a lot of comedy movies when I was a kid, but I remember
When I was a child.
when I was a child.
Child. When I was a child.
When I was a child, and there was this movie which made me giggle and laugh a lot. It is called Toy Stories. It's basically a cartoon type of movie where there are a lot of toys owned by a kid or by a little child. And I say that I really love the storylines because there were a lot of fascinating situations and coming from the toys. And the scenes that always made me laugh is when the toys started acting like they were mindless, when their owners started to come into the room. And the reason why it also made me laugh is because all of these toys have a very funny personality, and all of them had a very all of them had their own ways to make the audiences laugh.
Okay. Right, good.
That's all.
Now, Miss Trúc, please, your turn to describe a film that made you laugh, please. Cố gắng cẩn thận cái động từ nha mấy bạn. Careful with the verb you use, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Movie.
has been past tense. Okay, please.
Yes.
Nhưng mà nhớ
A
là các bạn khi
movie.
mình nêu cái nội dung của một bộ phim, phim ảnh, book hoặc là cuốn sách hoặc là vở kịch á, thì cái nội dung đó có thể dùng hiện tại đơn được, nhưng mà cái hành động mình xem vào lúc nào, xem với ai thì là trong quá khứ nha. Careful with the content of the film or movie or a play or a book, whatever, you can use present simple to talk about it. But the action, the act of watching a movie and everything related should be in the past tense. Okay, Trúc, please, your turn.
Yes. A movie that I remembered of because it's humorous is called The Gods Must Be Crazy. It's a comedy film. I happened to watch it while looking for a TV show on um that I remember it was on HBO, a popular channel for foreign
Channel.
channels for foreign films. I watched it along at weekend because and luckily I find this for a boring day. The story is about a black man's
A what?
a
A
black
black
man's
man.
a black uh, a man or just a man who lost his shoes and he's on way to find their children. He encounters many fun situations and he resolved them in a very nice and silly. There wasn't moment that didn't make me laugh. However, the film is also very heartwarming as it
Warming, you
shows
mean
the
heartwarming?
heartwarming ấm áp đó thầy.
Yeah, heartwarming, làm ấm áp cái tim.
Heartwarming. Yes.
It's very heartwarming. Yes.
Heartwarming.
Heart.
Heart. Heart.
Heartwarming and
Heartwarming because it shows the love of parents for their children. It's funny, but also very touching, especially when he finally finds his children.
okay.
And
Yes.
yes, and that's why I love that film. Just the first time I watched it and
Okay.
make me remember. Yes, and make me remember until today.
Okay, good. Now, so are films a waste of money, Miss Chow? What do you think?
Well, I don't believe so. I don't believe that films are a waste of money. It's because films watching film is a way to entertain ourselves after a tough day at work or at school. It's watching films is a way for us to relax and um feel more excited and happier before before starting a new day. So I could say that film is a worth of watching film is a worth of money actually. Even though people have to spend money uh, a large amount of money or just a small budget on the movies they want to watch. But I believe that watching film is very good for our mood, as especially when it comes to comedies or romantic film, because it can helps us become more joyful, and it also enhances our mood after um a very hard day at work.
Okay. After a very hard day at work. Okay. So, Miss Trúc, please, are movie stars important to a movie? What do you think? Would people go to a movie theater or watch movies without movie stars? What do you think?
Mm, I think that movie star is quite important to a movie because many people think that when a movie have many star that make it become uh more uh good more
Mhm.
better. I don't like the mindset of only watching a film if there are stars in it because I think that the most grow factor is good actors
Mhm.
because their performance makes the film better and leave impressions on the audience
Audience, on the audience.
on on the audience.
Okay, leave a good impression on the audience. Very well. Now, so Miss Chow, please, are foreign movies popular in your country, and why do you think they're popular?
Um, well, yes, foreign movies are really well known in Vietnam. There are a lot of channels on television where foreign movies are um uh where there are a lot of foreign movies,
Mm-hmm.
and the the reason why the movies from other countries are famous is because the special effects or the backgrounds or the actors are one of the most are the most essential aspects to make these movies well known in my country. There are a lot of people who enjoy watching movies from other countries. It's because they have a chance to um, see the actors and the actress which played their roles in the movies. And it's also because they want to
Okay.
um, experience a new kind of movie that they haven't watched before. Um, Apart from the movies which are produced in their country, in my country.
Okay. So, Miss Trúc, please, is it important that a country has its own movies? What do you think?
Uh, to be honest, foreign movies are popular in my countries,
Mhm.
even than locals
Even more than
movies.
local ones, right?
Yes, uh, because foreign movies have foreign actors are
Okay.
often more famous.
Of course. And
Yes,
especially when they
it's
have Việt
it's
kiều in there, like Vietnamese people living abroad, people who has something foreign, it's often, attract people.
yes. Uh, People in my countries seem to love Hollywood star and Korean actors This is mainly because they have appearances that fit the
Appearances that fit the
that
screen,
fits
right?
the fits the style of Vietnamese people. And besides of that, I think their art well,
Their actings
their actings are well enough.
are good enough.
Some yes are good enough. Something is better than local actors. I think that's the reason why some foreign movies usually are popular in my countries.
Okay, good. I think we can stop here now. All right.